Start talking. Okay, I will start talking and let you know how the sound is. Another great day to be a Capital. And this will be November 15th, the Saturday night game versus your Des Moines Capitals versus Okoboji. Then we'll have another one again in the morning. JV first, varsity second. Saturday, November 15th. This will be the JV game, the first of a set with Okoboji. We'll get them this afternoon and tomorrow morning. Here's Tyke Sams. It's going to be in net for this first JV game. And I'm looking at the Okoboji bench, and it is small. If I've got it right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're going to run with 10 skaters, 2 goalies. That's some Iron Man hockey, Iron Person hockey. So we have a different tripod and working the different headset. The videographer is not pleased with the tripod, but of course she'll do her best. And we're setting up for puck drop. As you look at it on camera, we're going to be defending to your left with Tyke Sams in goal. And we're going to be scoring to your right, where Okoboji will be trying to stop that from happening. Here comes the face-off. AJ Junta. The Junta Nelson Logan line that's been very, very productive so far. Try setting up Nelson. Sends it back into his zone. Sets it up far side for Logan. Logan tries sending it forward for Junta, who can't get turned around. Logan to Nelson, point blank off the goalie's pads. And Okoboji's just going to send it long, or we're going to turn it around. I believe that's Barron's skating up the near wall. And it goes into the corner loose. He sends it far side for Logan. Logan turns around the corner. He's trying to get Barron's right in front of the net. Junta came out to the blue line to pick up that D position. It's in the corner to Nelson. He gets pushed off the puck. And Okoboji's going to bring it up the wall. It goes neutral ice where Ben Augustine has come on. This will be the Wenzel-Westmold line swapping out. Carter's off. Sin and the other Augustine, Brett. That's a stoppage by Okoboji. So your D pair, Sin, Augustine, your forwards, Augustine, Wenzel-Westmold. The face-off is going to be their end, far side. Blur song 2 in the background. Okoboji takes his seats back behind their net. Tries to come forward, but that's broken up by Westmold. Wenzel tries sending it loose, and Okoboji skates back in behind their own net, again the other direction. They try sending it forward. They're trying to get something going up the far wall, send it back in and around Sams' goal. Sid picks it up. He's going to skate it back behind the goal, send it up the far wall to Augustine. It comes loose to Okoboji. No, it does not. And Augustine picks it up and sends it for Ben Augustine into the corner. He's looking back to see who's with him. We're going to get a line change while that puck is pinned. Junta's back on. Garnas. And it's sent long. And the ref's going to tell me that I did not have the clock going. First period, 2 minutes elapsed in this JV matchup versus Okoboji. Hicklin sends it long into the body. It's popped around. Garnas, Junta trying to force it through, and Okoboji just has to stand there. And the pumped up kids school shooting song. Junta's going to take this face off with Garnas. Eden out there is the other forward. This is the round of the far wall. Okoboji tries to skate it out. They tap it forward into neutral zone where it's dueled over. And it comes loose again. On that Junta brings it forward up the ice. He gets adjusted. And Okoboji takes his puck and fires it back in around the net. Then they try to fire it up the far wall. And it's going to go very long. It waved off because it was ours. Jensen Glovic sends it back and around. Trying to work something up. This is going to be Eden. He skates all the way the length. The ref's hand goes up as Eden goes down. And it's going to be a delayed. They try to pull tag. We're going to be on our first power play. Here with 11:56 left in this first period. Tag was trying to hustle off the ice, but it just got back under Okoboji's control. We're going to have a face-off for Tyler Nelson. This will be Junta's back on the D-line with Behrens. So Nelson, Logan, that's Ben Augustine's the other in there working his way. Long shot goes wide off a couple bodies. Augustine forces it to the wall and Okoboji sends it long, where it is picked up by your Capitals. We're skating it out, bringing it hard. And Behrens, with some stick work around an Okoboji player, and he's bringing it up to the far corner. Sends it center for Augustine, who can't get turned around on his player. But it was a good look. Nelson out to the blue line. Junta sends it back in for Logan. Oh, Nelson. Back out. Nelson pump. Junta fires long and wide. Nelson picks it up. He's skating back and around. Back up to the outside for Junta. Junta tries to send it back in. Got Logan off the goalie's pads. And he drops it at the blue line. Junta fires it long, and it's off the stick and up into the netting. So 42 seconds left in this power play. Got a couple of good looks and a shot on goal, but nothing to show. 0-0, 10:37 left in this first period of the JV game. 42 seconds left of this power play. Wenzel's going to take this face-off. Wenzel, Garnass, Eden is this line. Coaches definitely changed up some things just when I thought I was getting an idea of who was who. Wenzel tried skating in and off the post. Out to the blue line, back into Wenzel. Wenzel looking inside. Nope, sends it back to the line for Sin, who skates it up. Wenzel, Eden comes in for a screen. Wenzel backhands it to him, sends it out to Wenzel. Wenzel, Eden working it in the corner, sends it out. Blue line. Wenzel goes long, and their goalie gloves it. They're saying it's 10 minutes. I thought I must not have started the clock yet again. It's just that easy. We're going to have a puck drop their end. And 5 seconds left on the power play. Sin, blue line. For Wenzel, goes into the corner. Even strength. Sin across to Augustine. A pop fly, shot and pop fly for Brett Augustine. Goalie lost track of it, but it didn't go into the net, went off to the side. It's back in behind the net with Boji in pursuit. We send it up the blue line and into the offensive zone for Wenzel. Okoboji takes the puck and turns it around. And they're going to come try to get loose on target. He can't keep a hold of the puck. Nice move by Westfold to help take that away. Assisted by Jensen Glovic. What could have been a breakaway was snuffed by the defense just in time. It's in the corner for Westfold. He turns around for Junta. Junta shoots it up and long. It got tipped away, unfortunately away from the net that the goalie's in front of and up into the net, protecting the audience. We're going to 8:56 left. We're going to do a face-off there and near side. Junta's going to take this one. Junta, Westfold, and Ben Augustine are your forwards. Hicklin tries sending it across to his D partner, and it gets loose. So he sends it up the wall for Westfold. Westfold slides it in, and their goalie sticks it away. They try reversing it back in behind their net with Augustine in pursuit. Up the near wall. Lost a handle on it with Ben Augustine. Still challenging for it. Westfold taps it out for Junta. Junta across to Glovic. Takes an odd bounce off the odd board and goes to Okoboji, where they're going to try and come with a rush up the far side. He tries skating in around, and his defense keeps that play rolling away from Tig. It's back in behind our net again. Ben Augustine tries doing the behind the legs pass, and it comes loose. Okoboji can't connect tape to tape, and it comes into neutral ice. Hicklin to Wenzel. Wenzel's coming up fast. On the goalie's blocker side, he shoots high and left. And there was Logan. He loses an edge and comes down. Okoboji's just trying to fight it through Logan and Wenzel. The three of them couldn't get past the two, and Logan comes away with it. Logan skates at far side for Nelson. Was Augustine firing? Nope, that was Wenzel shooting. Miss. Another shot out from Carter. And it goes wide. Behrens is back in, and Okoboji is able to clear it so they can get some legs off the ice. And again, that is a small bench. It's forward to Nelson, who skates it in. He sends it center for Logan, who goes bar down. 6:58. That is beautiful. Was that Nelson or Nelson to Logan?
I don't know. Who was it? You said Nelson.
Wow. So we're fighting with it back in their goal right after that score. Logan on the far wall into the corner at the Zamboni doors, which flex significantly. Okoboji tries tapping it forward. They're just trying to get it out clearance. So it was Logan's goal off of Nelson, but it came up this near wall, and their refs are saying, I'm not paying attention. I wasn't paying attention. I was trying to. So we'll have a 6:16, and we're up 2-0. And while I've been playing with the scoreboard, yet again we score. Yep, Brett Augustine. Wenzel is 26. They've got his name spelled wrong in the program. Okay, so up. Highly suspect and amateurish announcer not doing his job. So we're up 3-0 with 5.5 left here in the first. Play into their goalie, and he sticks it away. Wenzel sends it into the corner. He's got Eden against the back wall. He comes in and picks it up. Sends it out to the blue line for Augustine, who sends it back in and around where Okoboji's going to try and get it clear. And there's only 5 skaters on Okoboji's bench. And that's a long shot played away by Tig. Under 5 minutes left here in the first. 3-0 at the JV game. Westfold sends it to the corner. He's got Ben Augustine with him trying to work it. We got a line change. And Junta, there's an Okoboji player who went down hard, but he's got back up at the line. Junta sends it over for Glovic, but Okoboji's able to take it, and they're going to skate in and not get very far before Glovic takes it back away from him. Sends it back into their zone. Okoboji trying to move it forward up the near wall. They can't. Augustine taps at center for Westfold. Westfold takes a shot. It's patted away. Westfold's shot was patted away, but it played right to the stick of Ben Augustine. He puts it in for goal number 4. 4:07 left. All right, a little over 4 minutes left here in this first period versus Okoboji JV. AJ Junta takes the face-off. It's back to Hicklin. Hicklin forward to Westfold. Junta back to Westfold up the near wall. Westfold tries to center it. Okoboji sticks it high and takes it away. They try to get it away from Junta, who takes it right back. He sends it up to the blue line where Hicklin's waiting. Hicklin takes a long shot, and it gets past their goalie, but he's wide. And it's back in behind the net for Ben Augustine. Augustine looks out the blue line for Hicklin. Hicklin sees another long shot, and it's into a Boji body. And there's Westfold and Wenzel trying to stuff a rebound in. Hicklin picks it up, takes another long shot into another Boji body. They're going to be Dalmatians before this night is over. They're giving up their body for their goalie, which is nice. Wenzel on the near wall. Challenged. He gets it to Westfold. Westfold does a little stick move. Gets clear of Okoboji, but he sends it center looking for Glovic, and Logan can't connect. Logan at the blue line. He takes a long shot, and their goalie gloves it. We're under 3 minutes. Up 4-0 over Okoboji, 2:55 in the first. Shot from Barons goes off an Okoboji body and it advances it into our area. We pick it back up for Carter. Barons up the far wall for Logan. He walks around the player, but second Okoboji player takes off his stick. Sends it around for Carter, who intercepts. Nelson skates and backhands, and their goalie's able to stop it. And yet again, no. Face off their end. Boji tries skating around. High and off the glass, and he's neutralized for Carter. Carter looking forward for Logan. Logan skates, he shoots, it's high. Up the near wall, Nelson picks up. Okoboji player skates it. And he just fires it in so they can do a line change. We're at 2 minutes. Nelson sends it over to Carter, who chases up the far wall into the far corner. Back in behind the net. He's got Junta with him. Junta looks at the blue line where Sin picks it up. And it's his shot is caught by their goalie. All right, face-off's going to be our end. Junta takes it to Garnes. He's up high. Eden fighting for it on the far wall. There's a scrum for it to Okoboji. And the ref says that puck has stayed in place for far too long. Tom Petty says, don't do me like that. Face off their end, the far side. Junta's going to take it. Junta to Augustine along the wall. He skates away with it. Okoboji tries Sin, picks it up on this near side. He shoots wide to the wall for Augustine. Okoboji player sticks it away. We pick it up on our own blue line, send it forward to Garnes. Shot saved by Okoboji. Face-off will be their end, far side. 57 seconds left in this first period. Face-off. Augustine sends it up the far wall. Okoboji clears all the way to the far end, and that's going to be icing. With 44 seconds left in the first. And I'm not joking, there are 5 skaters sitting on Okoboji's bench and 5 on the ice. That would be some long shifts and some hard work, especially against this really good Capitals team. Shot. Bodied away by their goalie. Shot caught. So their goalie is doing some great work. It's just the volume of shots, he's statistically getting beat. He's got a real sharp glove. Wenzel on that face-off and drives through, takes it up near wall. Shot long way out and gloved by their goalie. 22 seconds left. Face-off there, and Wenzel's going to take this. Wenzel, Westfold, then Augustine. Long shot. Westfold tries to tip it, and their goalie, Hungry Hippos, it quickly. Because he's seen a little too much this period. Face-off's going to be Wenzel near side their end. Boji tries sending it back. Wenzel and Westfold take it away from them. They've got it back in behind their net. A couple of players go down. Okoboji tries skating out, then tries shooting it out. And it's shot by Glovic into a body. That's going to be the end of the first period. Your Capitals are up 4-0. This JV game, first of 2. This will be the Saturday night. Then we'll face them again Sunday morning. After this JV game will be the varsity game, and just like tomorrow morning, after that game will be the varsity game. So this is JV, so there is not much of a break between periods.
It's fine. It's still fine.
No, on here. On the program. Yes.
There's Ryan. Sorry, Ryan.
That's on the announcer. The Stream Deck crew is only as good as the information she's given, and she's given bad information. But it's been a lot of really nice assists, real heads-up hockey, and putting it in the back of the net. The Ankeny Thunder Lacrosse theme song performed by AC/DC. So for this second period, Sams will be defending to your right, and we will be putting it in the net to the goalie to your left as you watch on the screen. looks low. Okay, so if anybody's watching, the battery on the laptop's about to go down, and we did not prepare. Nice. Face off. Barons up the wall for Logan, picked up by Junta. He centers it. Their goalie didn't even know he cleared it. He was looking for it underneath him, but it had gone to the far wall. Okoboji tries to get it to neutral ice, and they've got a little bit of breathing room until Logan takes that away from him. So the puck is taken away by Barons to Junta. He skates in, tries to shovel a backhander in, but get it into the net. It's up to the blue line for Barons. Barons sends it in, and their goalie blocker errs it down. It's a new battery, right? It's about 30 seconds in. Face-off's going to be their end, which is now to your left. Out to the blue line for Barons. Barons tries firing it through traffic and hits several body, and Okoboji body goes down hard. Blue line the other side. Shot, I heard it hit something hard. I think that was Carter that shot that one. Logan skates right behind the net, leaves it for Barons. Nope, leaves it for Nelson, excuse me. Number 3, Nelson. Okoboji picks up on the far wall and tries to skate it out. Nelson takes it off his stick, but Okoboji is able to just flip it out to Carter. Carter sends it across for Barons. He's going to cross the blue line, send it, and their goalie wraps it up. Face-off will be their end. Wenzel. He sends it across for Westfold in the far corner. He tries to send it out to the blue line for a shot for Gabe Sin, but he can't get all of it on. Back to Sin. Sends it up the wall for Westfold, who does a nice little deke. He sends it back to Sin at the blue line. He fires it in. Okoboji trying to get something free. They shoot, and it's very wide. And Westfold's challenging for it on the far wall. Wenzel's challenging for it on the far wall. And then Augustine comes in and picks it up. Fred Augustine sends it to Ben Augustine, who he is charging on this near wall. He slips his player, gets the goalie to commit, and is able to pull it back and put it in the net, but well above the ball. So as the song says, don't stop the party. Face-off, Okoboji takes it back to their end with just under 13 minutes left in this second period, up 5-0. Ben Augustine skates it in back behind our net. Looks for Brett Augustine up the near wall, and he's going to skate forward and take it into their end. And into the corner where he's ridden hard. Wenzel comes in to help. So Ben Augustine's been moved back to a defensive line, so we're changing up some positions. Okoboji tries clearing, and I think it's going to end up being some mighty timekeeping skills. Some old Argent Raise a Little Hell for those of you who know your music better than I do. Face-off, neutral ice shaded towards them. Puck hits the ground, and that's Caden Opp, who we thought was injured earlier in the season, and it is great to see him out there again. Number 7, Caden Opp is skating this shift. That's number 2, Garnass. He sends it to Eden. Across to Garnass, who's challenging their goalie. And their goalie's able to stop it. I'm a goalie dad. I've seen what it means when the goalie is shaking his head. At least that's what for Ty gets the will this ever end. Caden Opp, Eden fighting for it. Taking her on the far side, back around the net. He's got Glovic out the blue line, looks to pass to him. Okoboji tries to jump that pass, and they can't get clean away with it. And Eden's gonna go in. Eden gets bodied hard, but clean by Okoboji. Just caught him looking up. Eden tries scooting it in, and Eden skates it in and around and puts in goal number 6 at 11:17 here in the second. Is get a reputation for being good sportsmen. Now that it's gotten to this point, nobody did the victory dance, nobody did the line, just back into work. Forward for Nelson, but he lost an edge and went down. This is Carter. Carter looks up for Logan. Logan sends it forward for Nelson. Nelson to Junta. This is a shot. Blows the goalie's stick out of his hand, but the goalie is able to make a save, and it goes up into the netting. 10:49 left here in the second. So this is going to be Junta on the face-off. He's got, I think he's traditional Logan and Nelson line. Barons and Carter out at the blue line. Okoboji takes it and skates back around, tries to send it up the wall. And it's broken up by Junta, who sends it forward, where Logan's fighting for it. Logan comes away. He centers for Junta. Junta shot through a couple of legs, but their goalie was able to read that. Terrific screen, and he still made the stop. Great job. This is going to be Nelson. Nelson skates around behind the net, tries to turn around the corner. Barron's out the blue line, tries sliding along to get one inside to Logan. It's going to go long. Tig's going to stick it away, and Carter's going to pick it up back in the red. He sends it long for a waiting Logan. Almost caught Okoboji in a line change. Carter's going to pick it up. He skates it to our blue line. Leaves it for Brooke Augustine. Forward to Ben Augustine. And I think they caught us offsides. .9:20 and the clock is running. So I believe once we hit the 6 goals, we go to a running clock. Ben Augustine skating in neutral ice. He takes it across the blue line, tries making a move, and ends up on his back for his efforts. Okoboji tries to skate behind their net, loses it to Wenzel. Wenzel's skating to the far wall, sends it up for Sin, back to Wenzel. Sin can't keep a hold of it. Wenzel takes it back and sends it up the boards and back in. This looks like Brett Augustine. Sin with a long shot straight up the middle, but it goes wide. Near wall for Brett Augustine. This could be Luke Wenzel. Shot off the pad. Goalie stops it. 8:19 or 8:15 left here in this second. 6-0 Capitals, this JV game. Saturday evening, and then we'll have the Sunday morning matinee. Caden Opp back out for another shift, and he's going to take this face off. He's got Garnass. Sends it forward for Eden. Stopped by their goalie off the face-off. A little scramble there. Op on the faceoff walks around his player and takes it to the far side. He's looking for somebody net front, sends it out to the blue line. It's Glovic. Gabe Sin, excuse me. Gabe Sin took a long shot. Caden Op tries skating through and ends up on the ice. Unusual circumstances. Brody Garnas taking around behind. Caden Op picks the puck up from him. Op around. Gabe Sin, he fires it. It's off a couple of skates. Their defense just collapsed in on their goalie. Caden Op doing what he is famous for with his stick handling and his skating, and the Okoboji player just cannot stay on top of him. He tries to get it to Eden. It's up the far wall with Eden in pursuit, and Op takes it away from him. Tries putting it for Garnes. Net front, but couldn't get through the legs and skates of the Okoboji player. So that was Op with a big hit. Op now with the puck. Drops it for Eden. Eden shoots. It's high. Augustine shoots. It's in the far corner. Scrapped for. And that yes, you were right. So play will continue at under 6 minutes. Clock stopped briefly, and I lost track of it. So Okoboji trying to get something going. They shoot. Tig traps it, holds on, and he gets told thank you by his defenders. That was a nice lane shot that Okoboji was able to set up. So the faceoff is going to be our end, nearest to us, or Tig's glove side faceoff. Logan to Junta up the wall. Junta's got a lane. He misses the shot, trying to get it over to Nelson. Nelson shoots wide. Rebound off the side of the net. Nelson's skating around behind the net. He's looking for somebody up top. He's got Hicklin. And that shot goes a couple of bodies, and the goalie's able to move it out of danger. Junta against the back wall and two Okoboji players. And it is picked up by Nelson to Glovic. I don't know if Glovic got that or if the assist went to the player up front that maybe got a tip. Is that Glovic and Junta closest? So if that wasn't Glovic's intention, that was how it ended up. That's 8. We are under 5 minutes here in this second period. Running clock, face off center ice. Luke Wenzel took that one. Forward Ben Augustine, and Okoboji's trying to bring it to neutral ice. He runs into Behrens, and Carter takes it away and is trying to get away from his Okoboji player. Met on the far side. Carter's still skating it. He goes into neutral ice across to Ben Augustine. Ben Augustine takes it across their blue line. He's looking for his position to get it back to Carter, but can't get free. Carter on the near wall with Behrens. Ben Augustine fighting for it. Carter looks over for Westfold, back in behind the net. I believe that's Augustine. He tries centering it for Behrens. And it's backhanded by Westfold, but their goalie's able to stop it. 3:38 left in this game. Running clock in the second period, 8-0. As a goalie parent, sadly been on the other side of some of these, and it's no fun, especially as short as that Okoboji bench is. They have 5 skaters on the ice, 5 skaters off. Nelson steers that away for Ben Augustine. He's going to come in. He tries slipping his Okoboji defender, and their goalie gloves it to the ice. Under 3 minutes left in the second. Face-off's going to be their end, near side, or the goalie's. Oh, this goalie's a reverse, so his glove is, his catcher's on his right hand. Southpaw goalie. Did not pick that up earlier. Caden Opp is back in for another shift. Glad to see this. He was sorely missed with his offensive presence. A Capital goes down hard, that's Garnas. He leaves it for Carter. Carter's skating, picking up some speed, getting back in behind. He's going to drop it off at the blue line for Barons. Barons tries centering it, Okoboji skates it away, and it's back out to the blue line for Carter. Carter hits it long, and it's into a couple of bodies, and Garnas picks up on the wall back to Carter blue line. That shot's long and wide, and to the far wall for Barons. Opp picks it up. He skates around one, skates around two, and he saw Brody Garnas on the far side. Beautiful read past. Yep. That's the number 9 goal with 1:30 left, running clock here in the second. Junta takes the face-off. It's Brett Augustine bringing it up in near side. And Okoboji tries to take it away, and it's battled for. Gets loose, and we turn it back around for Nelson. Okoboji clears, and that's Gabe Sin chasing it up into our area. And he doesn't get all that he wanted on that pass, and it gets loose, and Okoboji sends it back behind the net where they pick it up. Junta and Brett Augustine are in there challenging Okoboji for that puck. It comes loose. Junta forward to Logan. Logan's coming up. He gets into the offensive zone, leaves it back for Tyler Nelson. Nelson shoots, their goalie gloves it down. Right-hand goalie, that right-hand glove is impressive. We're under 30 seconds here of this second period. Face-off, their end, Junta. It's pulled away by Nelson. Nelson shoots a backhand shot, and their goalie collects it. He is trying to really pull it out of their face mask, but that was a pretty hard-faced backhand shot, point-blank range, and their goalie was able to read it and stop it. So Junta's going to take the face-off again. Okoboji tried bringing it up ice. And that's the end of the second period. Your Des Moines Capitals 9, Okoboji 0. They are going to leave the ice for a cut. And a needed break for those Okoboji skaters who have got that really short bench. I've seen how tired our skaters are, as deep as our bench can be sometimes. And Okoboji is giving it all they've got. And that's unfortunately just the way this is going to go. Am I still live? All right, we're going to start the third period. Des Moines Capitals up 9-0 over Okoboji. The computer is going to die. And
Soon.
I do apologize. I got a little carried away with my tractor and did not grab the correct cord to give everyone time. Junta takes the face off. And it is the far side for Behrens. Behrens takes a shot. Goalie pads it away. Behrens tries a backhand that goes through the crease, but it does not connect within the back of the net. Junta tries centering it for Logan. Okoboji tries bringing it up near wall. And it's turned around by Logan. Okoboji picks it up. Takes it to the near wall. So Tigers defending to your left, and we are shooting to your right. Junta sends it to Nelson. Nelson sends it back in and around. Okoboji player slow to get up off the boards on the far side, but he's skating from the bench. Okoboji sends it to theirs, but it is taken away by Wenzel, who skates around a couple of Okoboji players and then loses the puck to one of them. Okoboji brings it up. They send it into neutral ice where it's picked up by Carter. Carter sends it across and off an Okoboji stick and far into their end. Some grid line. We're going to do some changing. Wenzel slows that one down for Ben Augustine. Back to Wenzel. Back to Ben Augustine in the corner. He pulls it, sends it up the blue line for Sin. Sin fires a long shot. Looking for a rebound and in. Not their goal. Boji goalie's trying to get back up. That's Brett Augustine with a shot on the far side. Sin back here on the near wall. He skates it in, tries moving inside for Wenzel and can't get to him. That's going to be Westwold on the far side. He's got it up top. Looking for something to go. Okoboji player tries tipping it and taking it. Westwold's able to steer it back the correct direction for Sid. He's going to bring it up the near wall. He tries centering it for Ben Augustine. And he gets past him, and Augustine's able to pick it up on the far side. Okoboji pins and takes the puck away. And they get bumped by Westwold and taken away right back at you. Okoboji sends it into neutral ice where Eden picks it up. He skates it over Gabe Sin. It up, it looks like we got caught offsides. And the clock is still a running clock. Face-off's going to be neutral ice, shaded their way our side. And it's Opp to Garnas. Opp sends it over to Jensen Glovic, and he's going to skate in. He takes a long shot, and it gets past the Okoboji goalie. Wasn't sure if he was just trying to stick it away or thought it was going to be too wide. Face off, Okoboji bringing it up the far side. They're going to skate in back behind the net. Hicklin moves it. Okoboji player tried turning the corner to take a shot. Couldn't get loose. Glovic to Noah Eden. He's going to skate in. He beats his defender. And their goalie's able to cover it. He wasn't sure who had it. Not sure everybody was. But he was on top of it. So 11 minutes left here in the third, just waiting for the laptop to die. This is going to be Junta on the face-off with Nelson and Logan. Carter and Behrens are his blue line. Carter sends it long, gets through everybody and into the far corner where Behrens picks up on the far wall. Logan taps it forward. Okoboji player comes out with it. He's going against Logan and Carter. Loses it. He's able to get it back. And this is going to be Nelson skating it with speed up the near wall. He gets loose of his defender, and he saw Logan on the far side, but they couldn't make the tape-to-tape. Junta fires it long for Logan, who tries to wrap around. He takes it into the corner, leaves it for Junta. Junta fires it, it comes off a Okoboji skating out at neutral ice, where Carter's going to take it and skate it. Carter fires it into the corner, backing around the net. We're going to change some offensive. Logan and Nelson are in there after the puck. This is to Gabe Sin. Following him in is Wenzel. And Okoboji's going to try and cross the ice. They fire it long, and it is back to Carter, who's getting some good playing time in this game. It's forward from Ben Augustine and Okoboji player combined, moves the handle and goes in behind the net. And Ben Augustine in pursuit, Westfold in pursuit. Wenzel takes it away around the boards for Westfold. Westfold tries to skate it in. He's looking inside. And Okoboji takes it away, but it comes off a rebound, ugly rebound, and their goalie goes down to cover it. I think that was an attempted pass that went off an errant skate. And we're under 9 minutes. Opp is going to take this face off. Opp comes loose with it. He sends it off the blue line for Sin. Sin fires one in, looking for some tipping. Gets through. Nelson, Sin. Touch and go for Okoboji, and he's trying to get around Brett Augustine, who won't let that happen. And his puck is taken away and turned around. Brett Augustine coming with speed with Eden and Nelson. And Cade Knopp. Cade Knopp tries to wrap. Didn't quite get it. The wrap he wanted, but Luke Wenzel was there to put it home on the rebound. Eden. Sorry, I thought it was Wenzel. Eden. Noah. My mistake, Mr. Eden. I do apologize. 7:45 and counting in this third. We are at 11. It's back in behind with Garnass in pursuit. Hayden Opp takes away an errant pass. Shoots. And goal. I didn't think that got through, but it looks like it got underneath.
Oh, it did?
Hayden Opp, yeah. I don't know what just happened. We're going to be at 7 minutes. Off with the face-off. Garnass. Noah Eden. He sends it center for Garnass. Okoboji's trying to get wide, and Caden Opp isn't letting that go easy. And there's a scrum against the near wall at our end. Opp skating. Invades a Okoboji player forward to Garnass. He's going to skate it. He sends it back, and it's for Eden, but it's picked up. That's a long shot, nicely gloved by the Okoboji goalie. That was Glovik's shot from the far side. We're under 6 minutes. Face off far side. Junta, Nelson, Logan line out there. Battling for it. Behrens takes a shot. Rebounded to, I believe that was Nelson. Face off. Jump to Nelson, Logan, Carter, and Barons. Nelson bringing it in. Centers for Logan. Tries to see him across the net. Nelson to Junta. Shoots just wide. Far boards. Barons picks it up. Goes back in. Back in behind the net. Okoboji's trying to get it clear. It's out to Carter. Skates it our end, forward up the wall to Nelson. Nelson sees Logan, who skates around his defender, and he goes bar down. Period. Okoboji's short bench is showing, unfortunately. It's hard. They're playing, but they just don't have the bodies. All right, this is forward for Wenzel. Ben Augustine. Wenzel up the boards for Barons, and Okoboji's going to try and send it forward. And that is broken up by Carter nicely. Great defensive play. Carter pins the board, sends it up the wall. Okoboji gets it at their blue line, and they turn around, send it into the corner where Carter's going to pick it up again. He's going to send it around the far boards. And it's going to cross out into neutral ice for Wenzel. I believe that was Ben Augustine sending it forward. Ben Augustine's got it back. Ben Augustine skates around the player, comes in close, and he's able to beat the goalie blocker side. So we're going to be at 3 minutes. Face off. Westfold. Luke Wenzel. They've got Ben Augustine out there with him. It's across ice. Okoboji's going to try and skate, get something going. And Wenzel comes through and takes his puck away. Little stick handling, and Wenzel is bringing up the far side. He's got Ben Augustine in front of the net, who puts it in the back of the net. That was a great pass, right on the tape. Yes. So Brett Augustine's going to take this face off. Garnass, and I believe that's Noah Eden as his wings. Sends it forward. Garnass goes around, scoops it up, and he's going to skate in. Forward for Garnass, and he's got a little room to work, and Okoboji takes that away, and they flip it back out. Gabe Sin fights for it. Woo! And there was a shot and a follow-up, and Tygo, with a minute and a half left, Okoboji is still willing to fight despite how tired they have to be. They are running with fives, so Iron Person hockey. There's a shot. Tig blocks away. This is Gabe Sin bringing it with speed up the near wall and into the corner. So Tig finally seeing some action here in the last couple of minutes of the game, and he's able to keep it business, and their goalie reaches out, covers that puck, and it's going to be under a minute. So this face-off is going to be Brett Augustine, Garnass, and Eden are still out there with him. Okoboji comes away with it, skates it back behind their net. Up the far wall where he meets up with Augustine again. And a couple players go down. Augustine forward for Eden. Okoboji player slaps it into neutral ice where Eden picks it back up. Eden for Garnass. The Okoboji player fires a long shot. Tyke has to stick it away. We're under 20 seconds, and Okoboji's still taking shots, so hats off to them. Go, go, go. Oh, Okoboji. Eden tries passing it. Can't quite get the shot he wants, and it gets turned around. Wenzel picks it up behind our net with 2 seconds, and that is game. So the first JV, the Saturday night JV game ends, and hopefully these Okoboji players are able to get some rest. They were playing a whole lot of hockey, and they'll have to go at it again tomorrow with Kenley Bowman for the JV games Sunday morning. I'm looking at the Okoboji varsity group, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can only guess that the JV group is going to turn right back around and get on the ice to give the varsity some extra legs.